Hello, I'm Cody, and welcome to session 43 of my Pillars of Eternity turn-based Triple Crown attempt. Last time, we finished exploring the outside of Durgan's battery, awakened a soul, and helped the Devil of Karok find revenge. Then we entered the battery itself, and will be exploring it this time. Also found the soul-bound bow that I've been hoping to find for a while. So that was nice. I was beginning to worry I would never find that when I found that arrow on that wolf. Way back when I first entered the expansion area, I thought, oof, vague part of my memory says that was related to the soulbound bow.
Certainly.
But also, when I, failed to deal with the wolf in a, peaceful way, it made me worried that I'd, screwed myself out of being able to acquire it.
He doesn't want us here. Like a farmer with a good-looking daughter.
This statue of Abaddon is mottled and tarnished, but each bolt and rivet appears crafted with meticulous detail.
What have we here?
Let's see what lies this way.
We earned this. Durgan's steel has lined our halls in gold.
Your vanity dishonors Abaddon and cheapens us all.
These weapons are ours. Or have you two forgotten how to hold a sword?
This what it feels like to be a watcher? I think I'd be going crazy too.
Oh, that's an interesting way of the game to show that that's not just us seeing that, since most of the time it is just us. Stairs already, eh? It's gonna lead to, an external, a surface thing on top of it. What do you call that? On the roof. Oh, there we go, on the roof of the entryway. Yes, it does. An upper section of the side of the tower has crumbled, blocking access within. Magic gauntlets. Minor gauntlets of accuracy. Yeah, okay, we've got a few of those already. Missile barrage. Sounds quite potent. Sweeping array of fiery projectiles after a single target. 9 projectiles of 12 to 18 slash divided by crush damage. Okay. I mean, could have done without this bit. Just an extra load screen for 3 lootables for an extra load screen. Could have just put the lootables down here or made that top area accessible from the outside. Maybe have part of the wall crumbled over and you can climb up it. The load screen wasn't too terribly bad, though. I'm just generally opposed to load screens.
Surrounds me. I shall make it so. It's done.
Damn you both! My generation built this keep to honor Abaddon, not to further your greed and ambition.
We're Pergrunin. Our forefathers explored and conquered, but you've stuck us in this frigid hall.
Paved with gold and marble. I won't allow us to abandon our legacy for your delusions.
No, you'll peddle it away to line your pockets. How much have you made selling our steel, Zoltan?
Again with your lies. You think I don't hear you turning the others against me? These walls echo, and...
Enough. I'll send the Forge Guardians on both of you if that's what it takes.
Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry. I can get it to spill its secrets.
Oh, we've seen many a boots of sturdiness before. That's a shame. Record of production. Here is a current accounting of this month's production. 20 longswords, 15 axes, 12 hammers, 7 maces, 2 flails. 7 full suits of armor for Forge Guardians, 3 additional suits of armor. If the commandants remark on production rates, kindly remind them that we received 3 different work orders from them. Basil, Mastersmith of Durgan's Battery. A note in another hand is written at the bottom of the page. What does Exandro need with so many Forge Guardians? Keep an eye on him. M. Fine, Arquebus. You think you glimpse flickers of movement in this tarnished, clouded mirror. Same thing. They seem to start running towards me before they even detected me. Battery defenders, eh? Face plates, shield walls. Oh.
Spot on!
I'm doing shock damage, so that's nice.
Hey.
Following your lead. For Takoa!
I'm here.
Nice. Yeah, and because she got a double kill doing the thing again, we're hitting the end turn buttons and not working. Last time I just mashed it several times and it worked. I'm gonna wait. I suspect it might be a timing thing, like it doesn't work if you do it too quickly, so. A couple seconds and now hit again. No, it still didn't work. Uh-oh. Mash. Nope. In turn, come on. And we'll get there eventually, right? Last time it eventually worked.
Uh-huh.
Ah, come on. Oh, no. Well, that's concerning. As if she just has a chance to soft lock me, I'm gonna have to respec her out of having this ability. But I really like this ability. This thing do. Oh.
Got it.
Oh! That did it. Her turn eventually. I did. Okay.
I'm ready.
It is making me think I should respec her out of it, though, because one of these days that might not work.
Right here. Oh?
Spot on!
Nice.
Hey.
Following your lead. Your tale ends here!
I'm here. I'm ready. Right here. Yes.
Hey.
Let's end this!
I'm ready.
Vi aces vox converano!
Keeping an eye out.
Yes, these bronze Abaddon statuettes are just vendor fodder.
Now here's something.
Where? Oh, up there. Okay. Diamond and a letter to Zoltan. Ooh, that's long. Esteemed Coinmaster Zoltan, I write to you in anger and bafflement. Have I not been a faithful customer to you? Have I not been fair in my dealings? Yet, after all of our business together, your people turn me away like some filthy beggar. I arrived at the battery a fortnight ago, frost in my beard and not a morsel in my belly. Barely had I unhitched the horses when your commandant Exandru came to meet me. The priest told me that I would be made welcome. But my profane business would not. In short, I would have to leave at first light, my wagons empty. Certain that this was but a negotiating tactic, I told Exandru that I would of course see him compensated along with you. He left in a huff, and when I presented myself at the door, it was Commandant Maroon, your arms warden, who met me. She told me to leave at once, that she wouldn't have my coin-grubbing hands tarnishing Durgan steel. Now, I appreciate forceful bargainings as much as any man of coin, but I was cold, hungry, and put off by her vehemence. So I showed her the letter you had sent me inviting me to examine your latest stock of Durgan steel. Commandant Maroon drove a rapier through the letter and sliced it in two. She then warned me that her blade, a fine weapon indeed, would be the last I ever laid eyes on if I did not hie back to the mountains at once. Never have I endured such humiliation and expense only to return home empty-handed. I do not understand what has passed between you and your associates, but I urge you to take charge. I fear the other commandants will be your undoing. Indeed, that of all of Durgan's battery, if you do not deal with them swiftly and decisively. Yours, Estrelleto of Cazaro. Prevent death potions sound really interesting.
Get out! Out!
Huh. Never seen kind of voice thing just pop up on the top of the screen before. I guess that's supposed to imply it's like screaming into my consciousness.
Yes. Spot on!
Hey.
Following your lead. Let's end this!
Permet Kong Swolias.
Oh, already got that up. That's nice. Grants bulwarks against the elements twice per rest. Plus 15 DR for burn, shock, corrode, and freeze for 10 turns. Although, on Chie, that'll be a hell of a lot less than 10 turns, I imagine. 5 turns. I thought our int had gotten a little bit better with, I guess the belt does give some, but not enough. Oh, she doesn't have anything meaningfully boosting, or anything boosting her perception at all. For some reason, I assumed the cap or belt did. Let's see what those give. Might, Dex, Int, Resolve, Dex, Con. So the Dex is doubled, but Might, Int, Dex, Resolve, Con. Everything but Might and Perception. Okay. Yeah, she used to have a cloak for that, but then I found this plus 10% range damage that seemed better. There's definitely a ring I could do. I think I had a ring of perception somewhere. No, it was... yeah, resolve. Oh no, might is good. Might's good. Con. Dex. Yeah, int and resolve. So yes, just perception that she doesn't have from those two items. Interesting. Maybe someday I'll find ring. Could just plop some. Oh no, I can't because, yeah, the deflection and will count as attribute bonuses for some reason. Well, maybe I'll get something someday.
Certainly.
How long before the commandants come to blows?
Did you see the look in Maroon's eye? Exandro had better watch his back.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. What's the next level up trigger? Kill 5 Kith druids for... or 25 enemies in general. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure the 25 enemies in general is going to happen first, because I don't think there's many Kith druids around here at the moment.
Selmes metu. Yes? Let's end this!
I'm here.
Oh, didn't kill any that time.
I'm ready.
Your aim could use some improvement.
You're mine! Yes.
Ooh, that was
Your
a lot of
aim
damage
could
to
use
can
some
up.
improvement.
Tell me. Just like old times.
Hey,
Following your lead. Your tail ends here!
Right here. Yes.
Spot on.
I'm here. I'm here. Just like old times.
Ah, happened again. Come on. Maybe turning on that would help last time? I don't know. Doesn't seem to be. Like just a mashing and clicking turn, eventually it goes, oh god, this is the worst. Come on, end turn. End turn? How about end turn?
I'm here.
There we go. God knows what I did differently.
For the Republics.
hey,
Verathus!
Okay, but I am not going to gamble on that every time he takes an action. It's 10% melee damage, eh? So I am going to back out and go to finish looting these few things. Go loot, or go respec her to not have that ability. God, this is so annoying. I'm increasingly thinking when I finish this. Looks like I haven't fully explored up here. I guess I'll go check that on my way out. And when I finish this, either beating the game or dying, I might go and make a glitch compilation of some sort. I haven't really been keeping notes of
Now
which
there's
episodes
something.
various glitches happen in, though, so it'll be a bit of a pain if I do decide to do that.
Which is not very quiet.
A man stands in the middle of the road. Without lowering the blade that rests on his shoulder, he takes 2 steps forward as if to speak for the group behind him. I was hoping for another gift bearer. They always carry surprises. And we love surprises. By we, of course, I mean me and this. The man taps the hilt of his sword. It'll be quick. Try to stay still. Okay.
Breathe through leak not. Hey.
Following your lead. Forward!
Uh-huh.
I can't leap far enough, and she's apparently just completely stuck, so... Shame. That big cluster of enemies would have been nice to leap onto. It would have been good AoE damage. Let's do that.
I'm ready. Love beyond seek.
Oh, neat. Nice.
Breathe through leak not.
Yes.
What an annoying spell that is. It doesn't really seem to do all that much damage, but it's just so kind of hard on the eyes.
Following your lead. Let's go!
Hey.
Lead the way. Hmm? Mo Ixi An.
Hey.
Following your lead.
Odd decision.
Forward!
Right here.
Tell me. Yes.
Hey.
Let's end this!
I'm here. Hmm?
Ooh, those firewalls cause a lot of lag when they're fading out, too. That frame rate dropped to single digits. Seemed Udwin's Redeemer. Hinged grimoire. Well, let's take a closer look at this. On her. Gift bearer notebook. A recurring signature in the pages of this notebook indicates that it belonged to someone named Ishtley. The pages contain an assortment of entries. Some notes list collections of items alongside their purported value. Other pages are scribbled with notes about the land. A map of the Russetwood marks an important body of water. Next to it, there are several underlined notes. They read, Notoctoloctol. Formalities first, of course, and she'll come up. Quilamicha, she's a good girl and likes to hear it before she swims down. Chitlak koala. Just make sure she likes the fish for a job well done. Sounds like they're talking about dogs.
To whispers and shadows.
Right. Oh, the road continues for a short distance before turning sharply down into the pass below. I thought for sure there would be at the very least a like map exit point you can click on there, but apparently not. Go down to this one. If this guy has anything else to say now that I've talked with Galvino and done a bunch of stuff around here. Nope. I might as well get rid of my vendor trash while I'm at a shop. Alright. Just had a thought. I want to see something in Longwatch Falls. Just remembered something about that notebook jogged my memory that I had that map that showed like a river and a rock and 3 trees with an X marking a loot spot. I don't remember ever finding where that was. Doesn't really look like anything here, I don't think. Yeah, this. So I assumed these lines were rivers, but if they're roads, it might be here. Copse of trees, big rock, and a kind of Y with a rock in it. This is a Y with a rock, but nothing, but the structure here is unlike anything in there. No, nothing's really, no really big rock anywhere that I can see that has that kind of structure near it. This has a Y shape. Notice that, but I don't know. Oh. Random loot. I mean, I assumed it had to be somewhere in this general area. The White March area, that is, because surely it wouldn't put that, give that to you and then make wherever it is in the mainland, but, you know, maybe it is. Delete, images have worn away. Elements once well, it took the shape of a sword and another the stocky body of a dwarf. Hoping maybe coming back here would give me would jog some idea of what the hell Seek the whirling agent made of copper, odra, stone. Awaken first your essence, so that you may atone. Means... like, maybe it's just I need to keep going into the battery, it'll be something in there, it'll become bleedingly obvious, and me spending a bunch of time trying to figure it out prior to that is just a waste. But, I don't know that for sure. That's just a hope. There's nothing here that has a structure like that, is there? Not really. The little copse of tree is here, but there's no Y shape or big rock there. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Shame. Oh. Do the tedious respecking we're here for. Part of me's tempted to respec the Devil of Carrick as well, as I've already not liking the build I gave her, but I should try it for a little bit longer. Alright. Go through this all again. Adventure, is that stock? Yes. Next. Sprint. No. No. Yes. Apprentice is sneak attack. And that's kind of a similar effect, but less likely to put me in a state where I can't end my turn. One stands alone. To the flank. Right, definitely took that. This, again, would be tempting if the duration or it increased or it gave you an extra charge, which just doesn't seem good enough without that. Alright, and I definitely want two-handed style. Not two-weapon style, which I always want to click on when I'm looking for that. The word two is enough. Yeah, this is the... Such a shame. It was very neat ability, but boy, am I afraid of it just completely soft-locking me and having to Alt F4 out and relaunch the game. I do not want that. Alright, I tried this sickened once, and it didn't seem to do much. So... Right, attack Fortitude instead of Deflection if Fortitude is lower. Always good to just increase my chance to hit. And then I run out of things I know I want. Superior Deflection's fine. I think I took Gallant's Focus with her. Yeah, just grab the accuracy. And then... Bloodlust, maybe... No... Yes, Thick-Skinned. Go Superior Deflection. You know, I've said I should take or consider taking some of these Slayer abilities like all the time with all sorts of characters. I'm just gonna do it with her. I'm gonna just... I don't think there's anything else I really want in her talent. I could just try grabbing all of them with her, or as many of them as I can fit in the rest of her levels. I think that might be as good of an option as anything I could take with her. I took Veteran's Recovery last time, I think, but I don't really need it. So yeah, damage versus Vessels up. I wish they had plus accuracy as well. Make them a little bit more exciting to take. Not being engaged by enemies. Yes, probably taking that. Everyone nearby. Vessels. You can't take Kith. There's no Kith Hunter. I guess spirits are the next most common / annoying thing. Obviously, we want Dragon Leap. That's fun. And then we'll take, I guess, Beasts in case we ever go up against a dragon. Or instead of accuracy, maybe it could be plus damage and plus DR, like plus 3 DR against Beasts. That'd be neat. Alrighty. She shouldn't
Lead the way.
be a soft lock risk now.
Certainly.
What do I get here? It's hireling payday. They are getting expensive, but, you know, I got lots of cash. Alright, I didn't look at Sate Widewind's Redeemer. Ooh, 25% chance to just destroy vessels on hit. That's neat. Great sword. Well, it's a shame. Chie used to use great swords when she went to melee, but not since switching out of the Arbalest. Oh, she's only killed once since I did that, huh? I guess Canna uses great swords, but not quite the same thing. Can't get you to Superb because I need to find some more Sky Dragon Eyes. I don't know how I could ever find more Sky Dragons to kill, but I feel like there's got to be some somewhere. Alright, well, I'm actually going to pop back to Caed Nua to do a rest to get my perception bonus before heading back to Durgan's Battery, because the rests from the inn there only last 1 rest, or the bonuses only last 1 rest, whereas the bonuses from resting in Caed Nua last 3. And then I figure Durgan's Battery is going to be long, I might as well get the whatever little advantage I can.
Gelade, well done. A formidable fortress in the old style. We don't build them like this anymore, you know. Not by the sea. Too vulnerable to cannons.
Alrighty. Just thinking about that map again and thinking, well, I've been picturing it under the assumption that whatever it was illustrating is in the same orientation as the map, but maybe I've had to been mentally rotating it, and some of the maps I've gone to, it would have been obvious where it was if I'd been thinking about it from that context. That'd be annoying.
What have we here? Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
That cheat sold our steel and kept the coin himself.
Maroon? She won't rest until our corpses decorate the halls.
A bronze statue of Abaddon stands over incense, ash, and rusted metal tokens.
What have we here?
Dookie. Don't want to risk.
It's done.
There. Wastes her turn, but... Oh, she gets it real fast if you do that. I guess that has very little turn delay on it.
Following your lead. Your tail end for Sokoa!
I'm ready.
Right here.
Spot on.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Wild to me that these blights aren't immune to fear. Very much seems like the thing a ice elemental would be immune to.
Your tail ends here!
Also that they're not weak to fire, though I guess nothing in the game is really weak to an element. Like, the closest it comes is just having a lower DR to it, rather than having, like, oh, it takes double damage from it. I think does kind of make playing around with elements into, like, a little bit less fun than it elsewise could have been. Missed potential.
Lead the way.
Hey.
Ooh. Oh, please tell me I don't have to go all the way back there to see what that item is. It just came from there.
Permet kong swolias.
Azuro has arrived, offering to sell you Mabex Morningstar for 1200 CP. It was nearly set upon by brigands on the road, but your patrols intervened. Not good. Unique Morningstar. Attacks can stun on crits. And Wilder Slaying. Well, it's not very good, but I'll buy it. I don't know if he just comes at random times, and if he does just come at random times, does he get random items? And if so, I don't want him to roll that one again.
Hello? Hello?
Tables, shields, and collapsed stones have been piled up to form an impassable barricade.
It's done.
He'll regret this.
It's done.
Okay. Note to self, there's some camping supplies in the armory. Do not remove any equipment from the armory without permission from Arms Warden Maroon or Captain Gregor. Hey, Gregor's the one I awoken. Was this that helm? Yeah, that's the quest helm. And I have the two horns for Garode. As it has twice before, your vision blurs and fades to black. When it returns, you find yourself on your knees, a shattered sword in your hand and a broken, battered helm in front of you. Your helm. You can feel blood pouring down one side of your face, and you know for certain that you will never see out of your left eye again. Arrayed around you, in a circle, are other warriors, some from your tribe, the rest from an enemy tribe. They watch the combat in silence. You're going to die, old man, and your opponent is brash but young and strong. You still think single combat was a good idea. You do. Last winter's famine took a heavy toll on your tribe, and your warriors were in no shape to fend off an all-out attack from its enemies. Single combat was your tribe's only hope, but not if you lose. Once again, the world stops, the memory trailing away. The memories trail, awaiting your guidance. And take him down with you, seems. You force yourself to your feet and toss away your broken blade. Summoning the last reserves of your energy, you charge your opponent. He's ready for you. His blade bites deep into your side, a mortal blow. He laughs, but the last laugh is yours. You are older, and you are slower, but you're still strong. You seize the young warrior's head, and with a roar of triumph, snap his neck and drop his corpse into the mud. You remain standing, sheer willpower keeping you up until you're certain that you are the undisputed winner of the combat. It is not until the last of the enemy warriors have left your village that you allow yourself to collapse. The last thing you ever remember is the hands of your people reaching out to catch you. Yes, yes, it's all coming back. My sister, my reign, the end. Oh. Garrod looks at his own spectral form with a sad surprise in his eyes, watching it begin to fade. But I've only just seen it. There's been so little time to know what to make of it all. Farewell, Garrod. He sighs. The wheel has no patience, it seems. I entrust my helm to your care. You find Garrod's helm in your hands, whole and unbroken. Farewell, my friend. +3 might, and deal 8 to 13 damage to people who attack you. That's not terrible. I'm sure somebody would be happy to have +3 might. Already got +3 might. You've got 2. You don't have any. Do you have a hat? Oh, you can't wear hats. Haha. You don't have any, but you've got int, which you need more. Right. Dex, deflection. She's wearing that hood that doesn't do much. It's just +1 perception for her, right? Yeah. Oh, but I enchanted her armor with might, so... If I'd known it was getting this, I wouldn't have. That probably looks good on her too, doesn't it? It actually does. I like that. That's a shame. I don't think I can change the enchantment on her armor. Yeah. Yeah, so unenchanted. Egg nabbit. Oh, that's upsetting. Oh, I did just find... Didn't I get some gloves? Yeah, melee damage bonus. So yeah, I give her the melee damage bonus gloves. Losing the might and con gloves. And then... Yeah, I mean, she's no longer immune to stuck. But more damage, and that's kind of what she wants to do. Which means she's also down in dexterity. Don't know how I can fix that. I don't think I've ever seen a ring or belt of dexterity. Boots even would do. Oh well, whatever. Good enough.
Be cautious. Be constant.
That was weird. Grants knockdown once per encounter. Not terrible, but not something I care about.
It's done.
Unique shield. Bad Grader's barricade. 10% of ranged attacks are just reflected back to the attacker. No, Pelagina's shield is what she's going to want to use forever, because it's fantastic. What is yours again? Hits to grazes? That's not bad. The main thing it's got going is it's superb. This is only exceptional? It's not even, it's not anything. It has no quality, so it's only exceptional, because I could only make it exceptional. But I do like that. Oh, and it's bashing? I do miss him bashing. What's it look like? Kind of like it, but doesn't really suit his armor as much as the other one seemed to me. Though perhaps that's just because I'm used to looking at him in it. Let's give it a shot. Doesn't take much to give exceptional. And it's got a smaller accuracy penalty, right? Yeah. Well, he lost a bit of deflection, but he gained bash and a chance to reflect projectiles back at the attacker, which I like in theory.
Slowly now.
Oh, at only 10%. It's not something I'll see often.
We've got to survive, by any means necessary.
We'll have blood in these halls before long.
As you approach the doorway, a wave of essence ripples through the air. The ancient stones grind and groan around you, and a woman's voice echoes from the hall.
Stop right there. You must be some merchant come to speak with Zoltan.
There's a pause in which the woman's wrathful essence gathers like a storm cloud on the other side of the door. The entire room creaks from the pressure of her presence. Who's Zoltan? Another door?
Our illustrious coin master may let you plunder our armory, but I've got other ideas for dealing with your lot.
Her voice is sharp and loud, like the slamming of a door. Her words echo in the chamber, the ghosts startle and flinch, glancing about in agitation.
Turn and go before I show you how an arms warden deals with trespassers.
What's going on here?
Pargrun and quarrels are no business of yours, outsider.
Hey, I'm just looking around. The ghosts stir, looking around and shivering. Their eyes widen and glow as they light on you, as if they're noticing you for the first time. Just as quickly, they gaze away and seem to forget you once more. But now they seem alert, wary.
Leave our halls. Go back to whatever land you hail from.
A draft moans through the bottom of the door. Your halls are full of corpses. I need to know how you died.
You waste your breath on hollow threats.
There's a hiss, a grating noise, and the click of something sliding into place on the other side of the door.
I'll have you carved by Durgan steel, wretch. Then we'll see what the other commandants have to say.
The ghosts turn their head and lock eyes with you, shrieking and howling.
Try something else!
Yeah. Actually surprised. He attacked with shock damage here. I would have thought Pierce would be better.
Hey.
Following your lead. Your tale ends here!
It's not even using weapons, it's just trying to bludgeon Pelagina to death. Seems unwise.
Just like old times.
Very epic music for a fight that does not seem to deserve it.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Spot on. Lead the way.
I'm ready.
Right here.
Oh? Uh-huh.
Let's end this!
I'm ready. For the Republic! goblets!
And everything on this floor. Looks like, I mean, it kind of looks like there's more stuff up here, but I don't know how I get to it. Oh, is that a door? That's a door. I think that's a door anyways. Because going through the door that had a cutscene, the like is likely to be progress. Yeah, okay, that's a door.
I'll keep an eye out.
What have we here?
Hey.
Following your lead. Wherein Chie for Takoa!
Altanago Rudo! Be more careful!
There's good.
Right here.
Alright, these shades that summon others, they should be weak enough to just die to Kanna's song nowadays. I haven't fought many of these in a long time.
Oh?
Watch your fire!
Or her fire aura thingy.
Tell me!
Following your lead. For Takoa!
Hey.
Easy peasy.
Now here's something.
Mantle of the Dying Boar, we've already got that. Bill of Sale. You unroll the scroll and see an inventory of weapons and armor. Swords, shields, breastplates, and helms. All are listed as sold to Lucan of Dunreed. The bill signed by Commandant Zoldan, Coinmaster of Durgan's Battery.
What have we here?
He's a traitor to the battery.
Encased within a thick sheet of ice, this dwarven corpse has been remarkably preserved. Though his features are obscured by frost, clutched in the dwarf's hands is a large cloth-wrapped bundle. Perhaps a pack. Hold a torch to the ice, I guess? You set your torch beside the frozen figure. By slow degrees, the ice around the dwarf's hands begin to melt, though the water occasionally threatens to douse your torch. In time, enough ice falls away that you're able to reach the satchel. Tug it open. Contents of the satchel are largely unharmed. You find a handful of stamped coins, some papers, and a scroll, along with a heavy iron key. Further searching uncovers nothing else. So nothing of use, really. Couple of scrolls. I guess the key is supposed to be of use. Ah, that's it. Rolled parchment. Maroon's getting suspicious. I've got her sniffing after Zoltan for the time being, but she'll keep an eye on me. I had the lads put the last shipment in with the coal, in a cart across the tracks. I'm counting on you to make sure it gets topside. You don't mind getting your hands dirty, right? Rigger. So many scrolls.
It's done.
That's everything here?
She'll bring these walls down around us.
What have we here?
I'll keep an eye out.
Oh, thankful for auto pause.
We can't hold them off!
Fall back!
Oh, well, these ones don't count as hostile. I'm guessing they're going to once the fight starts. They're just not to make the start of the fight happen more in a more controlled manner. That's a guess anyway. Yeah, there it is.
Hey.
Yes? Sail. Let's end this!
I'm ready. Your aim could use some improvement.
I'd be tempted to have her dragon leap over there, but I have no idea if she'd be able to get back, literally, like, ever. I need to check if you can dragon leap out of combat. I only grazed for 4. Ooh, that hits hard.
Yes.
Your aim could use some improvement.
Lead the way. I'm here.
Ah!
Oh, no. Pathfinding.
Finish them!
Following your lead.
Watch your fire! The Arch's Vox got...
Sailness made. Your tail ends here!
Yes. Lead the way.
Uh-huh.
You're mine!
Nice.
Yes?
They're clearly coming up to us. I think I wait here. I'm afraid if I head down there, I'm going to bumble into a bunch of traps. Chie
Following your
down
lead.
so that she can see.
Hey. You're not getting through me.
I'm here.
For the Republics!
Right here.
For Takoa! Following your lead.
Postulago Brudo! For the Republics!
Just like old times.
Hey. Leave it to me!
Following your lead. Let's end this!
Right here.
Yes.
Oh no. God, I hate that.
Right here.
For Cold Thorn!
Yes.
Let us end this! I'm ready.
Uh-huh.
Yes?
I'm ready.
Hey.
I'm here.
Done, so let Chie get this last shot so that she gets the kill on her bow.
Keeping an eye out.
Swords and helms have been laid at the feet of this statue.
I can get it to spill its secrets.
And the braces of deflection +9. Found one of those earlier and thought I'd find a use for it, but short of changing everybody's gear around, I could not. What's further down there? Okay, good to know. I need to loot this junk. So much better trash.
They're coming! To the mines!
It's done.
The workshop. Winter wolf. How did a wolf get in here? Trolls?
Oh. Spot on!
Hey.
Yes? Your tail ends here!
I'm ready.
Lead the way.
Take that! Right here.
Watch your shoes. I'm gonna be sick.
Yes.
Following your lead. For Takoa!
I'm ready. For the Republics!
Right here.
I'm here.
Take that!
Following your lead. Sacre!
Finish them!
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Ah!
Leave it to me!
Following your lead. Your tail ends here!
I'm ready. Border Republics!
Finish them!
Tell me.
Ah!
For Cold Lord!
Why? I don't know why Manahe is not getting any carnage hits off.
I'm ready. Permet Kong Swolias.
Let us end this!
Yes? For Takoa! Yeah!
Maybe she's just plain missing. I haven't been analyzing the combat log much. Like there, it clearly should have done a carnage against this ice troll right next to her, but apparently not.
Oh?
I'm ready. Border Republics!
Following your lead. Let's end this!
Leave it to me!
Let us end this!
I'm ready.
Obviously trying
The
to
active
snipe the last hits with Chie so she gets through the soulbound upgrades faster.
Your tail ends here!
Death, near death, bad with
Yes.
I'm
that
ready.
would do it.
Border Republics!
Hey,
Uh-huh.
Following your lead.
Tell me.
hey.
Oh?
Following your lead.
I mean,
I'm
they're
here.
never getting turned, so I can
I'm ready.
Yes?
feed all the kills to Chie, it seems like.
I'm here.
Or almost never.
I'm ready.
Oh, that one got back up. I mean, they've all been getting back up. I still don't understand why. It feels like if I deal fire damage, they shouldn't. I guess that's just not how trolls work in this
Tell
game.
me.
You need to kill
I'm
them
ready.
twice, but the second
Uh-huh.
time they only have a sliver of health. Or maybe the way they're supposed to work just isn't working correctly in the turn-based. I only just noticed this one's a giant ice troll. It wasn't noticeably bigger than the other ones. I mean, it is when I'm looking for it, but
I'm
it
ready.
wasn't at first glance.
Right here.
You're mine!
Following your lead. Let's end this!
I'm here. Oh?
Finish them!
Hey,
Yeah.
you're not getting through me. This
Selmes metu.
Now here's something.
Optional pistol, sigil of the sword. Carvings on one side of this stone. Carvings on one side of this stone disc depict a sword. On its back, 3 protrusions poke out from its expertly polished surface. I think this will go into the quest inventory. These trolls catalog quantities of ore and minerals taken from the mines. Tempered Helm. +3 might for +3 turns per kill, +5 damage reduction for the elements for +3 turns per kill, -5 deflection for +3 turns per kill. I don't know why there's a +3 on the turns. I feel like it means +3 might for 3 turns per kill. Or maybe it is +3, because maybe every time you get a kill it increases the duration. That would make sense. And 25 defense against hobbled, stuck, paralysis, and charm confused. And a smaller defense against dominated. Why would you do that? Why not just leave it 25? Huh. Kind of interesting, but also not the sort of thing I can see myself really using, but toss it into one of my active inventories in case I change my mind. Freezing draft filters through the collapsed wall. It looks as if something broke through from the outside. No, shame I couldn't figure out however the trolls and wolves used to get in here. The stone dial. This thick circle of dark stone is intricately engraved with various strange symbols. A small stone protrusion rises from the center to the outer edge, pointing forward.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Don't look back!
Keep running! Out of my way!
Something burns beneath you, but you can't see what.
Yes.
There's some oozes and beetles.
Spot on!
Following your lead. Let's end this! For Takoa!
Looks like he's in range there, but sure.
Ostinago Brudo! Be more careful! Uh-huh. For Cold Lord!
Yes? For Takoa!
Annoying though it is, I continue to really like that freezing effect. I mean, you know, it says petrified as the debuff, but obviously the implication is that they're so cold they freeze you when you kill them.
That didn't work. Oh?
Let us end this! Watch your fire! Ah!
Let's try that again.
Right here.
Oh? Spot on!
Permet Kong Swolias.
Ah!
Let's end this!
Oh?
Finish them!
Right here.
Lead the way.
Ah!
Following your lead. Your tail ends here!
Hey. It'd be a lot more annoying if the Petrify also did the chunk of damage or something. But it's
Now
just
you're
kind of funny right now. Well, I mean, it would also be really annoying if I fought them in a fight that was going very difficultly. A lot of Durgan iron ingots. I was thinking these would be rare and would be useful in some way. I'm sure I've read that you get like some upgrade or some ability to upgrade your existing weapons through the use of these or of this DLC, but I don't remember if I ever got there in my last playthrough or how it works if so. But I was thinking all these Durgan iron ingots might be that you need like one of them per upgrade. If I'm finding this many, that's almost certainly not the case, because I doubt they're going to give me... I mean, I've already found 3 or 4, and that was 8, so I doubt they're going to give me, like, 11 different upgrades. Probably 1 or 2, would be my guess. Oh no, not in the doorway. I hate fighting in doorways.
Try something else.
Hey.
That helps.
Let's end this!
This thing isn't doing the job. Guess the barricade didn't work.
Uh-huh. Just like old times. That didn't work.
Right here.
Spot on.
Nice.
Yes? For Takoa!
I'm ready.
Freros, Ceres!
Right here.
Oh?
Finish them!
You're not getting through me.
I'm here. Yes.
Right here.
Following your lead. For Takoa!
I'm ready.
Border Republics!
I always forget to use her fear ability. I need to do that more. That's good. And I mean, it's free. It's a free action, so there's no reason not to use it a lot more.
Leave it to me.
Right here.
Let's end this!
Oh, level up. That is surprising.
Yes.
Well, 15. I was thinking, at this point, I should finally start putting her points somewhere else. Her mechanics is now at 13, plus the 1 from the quest, making it 14, which again, I vaguely recall. I told myself I should look it up to be sure that that's all I need, but I mean, she's not going to get more anyways, even if I don't spend the points here. Next level's the level cap, and that'll only be 12 points, and it needs 13 to advance. So the rest is going somewhere else. There's a few areas that would make some sense. I could pump lore. With 2 levels, I could get it to 4, which would give me some amount of scroll use. And therefore, the ability to, take advantage of her huge perception to land some spells. I could go survival. I wouldn't quite be able to get that to 7. I think 7 is when you get it to wrap around to the 2nd damage reduction level. It wouldn't even be it's 5. I'd be able to get it to 6, so I'd be able to get extra bonus versus damage, or versus flanked enemy, bonus damage versus flanked enemy. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Or I could just go with stealth, and just have her be able to stealth at least a little bit. If I do survival, then next level I can get it up to bonus damage versus flanked enemies. And I'd have 2 points left over, which I'd probably put 1 in stealth and 1 in athletics. On the other hand, if I go this way, what do I need for that? Increased accuracy versus creature type is 4. Could do that. Whereas then I have to pick a creature type. I never like having to do. Nevertheless, I think maybe that's what I do. It's so hard to make decisions sometimes. Especially when it's going to be your last level. I don't even like the concept of a last level. I don't think level caps should exist. I think they are bad for RPGs. But such as it is, yeah, I'm gonna kind of go do that. Stealth and athletics. Well, I don't know. Second one is 35. Yeah, it only goes up by 5 per point. It's so trivial. Really should be like a percentage. All stealth. Next level, probably just do all survival, or maybe stealth and then a little bit of everything spread around. I don't know. Well, this will be her last ranger ability. I don't know if anything new opened up. I don't think so. Huh. That's not bad. When Nanook dies, she gets bonus to damage, move speed, and attack speed. It does say for a short duration, but it doesn't say what the duration is. If it's just while the pet remains dead, that's pretty good. If it's like for a turn while they're dead, that's terrible. If it's for 5 turns while they're dead, well, that's still terrible because Chie has 5 intelligence, so that would be reduced to 2.5 turns, which I think is then truncated to 2. It's giving Nanook a knockdown effect twice per encounter. It's boring, but it's decent. Yeah, none of these seem great. Feels like I've just kind of got all the good ones already. Guess I go with the Vengeful Grief so that when Nanook dies, it's not entirely a downside. Shame it doesn't have a little bit of plus accuracy to go with it, especially if it was like plus 20 accuracy, but only against the target that killed Nanook. That would be really, really neat. Or against anybody that damaged Nanook within the last 3 turns or something. That'd be cool. But, oh well. Let's just go with this regardless.
Slowly now.
Is this passable? It is, so I could have just walked straight through. Many of these bones have been ground into grit. Huh.
Spot on!
Hey.
Following your lead.
That is always nice. I mean, still wish the effect was a little less garish, I guess. It'd be even worse in real time with pause. That huge fire swoosh just happening every few seconds while you're trying to think and do other things. That would be so annoying.
Watch your fire!
I'm here.
Nice. Good thing I respect her out of that, whatever it's called, because that would have probably, that's 4 kills. That would have taken forever to mash end to turn to get her through. Though she would have pretty much single-handedly killed this fight if it hadn't soft-locked after that. All those turns.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Following your lead. Your tale ends here!
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Spot on!
Tell me. Just like old times.
Following your lead.
Ha!
To whispers and shadows.
Canna sure has taken a beating. Which I guess makes sense. He's the only frontliner that isn't wearing, like, any armor. He's just wearing clothing. Many of these bones have also been ground into grit. The breastplates and cuisses are all smashed or bent beyond further use. This would be cuirasses, or cuisses a thing I've never heard of. These stone slabs have shattered like pottery. This is really awkward. It doesn't really look like this is the end of a walkway, but it apparently is. Some big golem bodies. A heavy bronze suit appears to have been ripped apart, its pieces scattered across the floor.
Let us in!
Oh?
They're coming!
A heavy bronze. Okay, same
Certainly.
thing. Seek the White Forge in the north. As you approach the door, you notice a round depression within the surrounding frame. The molding around the depression is elaborately carved with a row of foreign symbols lining the topmost edge of the circle. Examine the socket. The depression is about 3 fingers widths deep, with a few small stone fragments jutting out from within the wall. Some pieces seem to rotate independently along the slots, but they have no obvious effect in and of themselves. I guess we place the stone disc in it? At first, the disc does not seem to fit, until it is oriented in a specific way. You hear a quiet click of casings as it sinks into place. Nothing appears to happen right away, however. On the disc itself, an arrow-shaped protrusion points north. How does it paint north when this is a wall? Do you mean up? I guess north could be left or right. Although that's of minimal use to me to know. I don't know, rotate clockwise. Now, rotates easily enough, but though you hear a peculiar rattling behind the wall. The dial comes to rest with a faint click. The arrow points east. Okay, so yes, it meant up, left, down, right, not north, east, southwest, because clearly you can't point both north and then east from a wall. That makes no sense. The wall would have to turn. Right. Counterclockwise. Now it's north, yeah. Oh, I see. So it's going to be I have to, like, know 3 directions, or 4 or 5, or, oh god, who knows how many. Dial spins out of your hand, it makes a complete revolution and rises so that it's flush with the ring once more. Comes to rest, pointing north. There we go. Press the disc. As the arrow points south, you feel a satisfying thunk and notice that the dial has sunk a fraction of an inch into the depression. The door is still locked and this feels like a step in the right direction. Okay, so every time I get it wrong, it resets and it's just a... I mean, I'm sure there's a hint somewhere I can be found, but this could be brute force, which means I'm going to. Okay, so it was down and then left. And not up. And after another small thud, the dial sinks a hair lower into the stone molding. The change is almost too small to see, but it seems to indicate progress. At first, nothing seems to happen, but after a few seconds have passed, the disc recedes deeper into the socket. You hear a clunk and a rattle of chains, and the door nearby swings open. The way is clear. Well, at least it didn't reuse any directions. That made it fairly quick to do. Oh, and this path just kind of ends too, even though it just fades out of existence in a way that implies you should be able to keep going. Didn't even think I was at the end of this hallway. Well, that requiring a whole elaborate thing makes me think I should explore that
Sharp
eyes
last.
and keen ears.
Blasphemy!
Circular depression carved into the stone sits below the relief of a dwarven warrior. The armor-clad figure stands over a defeated enemy. Inspect the stone carving. One hole punctures the bottom of the circular depression. Its edges seem worn, as if something had scraped against them. Above the depression, stepping on the corpse of a vanquished foe, a dwarf holds his own helmet, high, a sign of victory. I don't know if I want to insert this yet. It looks like there's another one of these things up here. My guess is I have to find a few of these and insert the right ones in the right depressions. Circular depression carved in the stone sits below the relief of a dwarven warrior, armor-clad figure, guard against an unseen enemy. Is that the same thing this one said? Over a defeated enemy. And this one? You're charging against an unseen enemy. Ready to charge, shield low, sword high. Defending against a charge, holding shield high, sword low. Okay, so they all have different things. The sword wielded by the suit of armor is covered in fine detail work, far more intricate than that of the armor itself. This armor has been posed bracing behind a broad shield, thick and sturdy as a city gate. Despite the years of weathering, where the helmets on the other armors in the room are plain and lusterless, this one is brighter and more reflective.
I'll see what's ahead.
A hole bores into the stone. Its edges are black and gritty with soot. Okay, so if I don't do this puzzle right and I try to interact with that, it's going to shoot fire at me. I suspect I need to acquire more of these little discs that I found up in the workshop. Oh, I thought this was another path up. Apparently not. Ah, that is.
Laying low.
Hold him off! Move!
Abaddon's gears. They're coming!
Yeah, there's a sigil of the helm. I've got a sigil of the helm and of the sword.
For the battery!
Guessing the next one will be shield.
We're outnumbered!
Listen, you hear that?
Are we safe here?
So it's just leading back around to the area I thought would be... No. It's just getting very close to it.
Hurry! We can hide here!
They're going to come for us here, and...
The skeleton's ribcage has been smashed into fragments. Just an unnecessary detail. This dwarf's remains lie on the floor, covered in dirt and swathed in cobwebs. Essence drifts nearby, hanging in the stale air like dust motes. Search the body. A key glints into the dirt next to the corpse's femur. As you examine it, the nearby spirits grow restless, growling and fidgeting. Reach out to the essence. It takes a little additional effort, but you manage to gather the floating essence to you. You work your way into it, and suddenly find yourself immersed in the soul's memory. The shock hits you with an almost physical force. Your heart hammers within your chest. Other Prebrunen rush past you, retreating or attacking. It's gotten hard to tell. You're running along a dark tunnel, pushing your overtaxed body as fast as it will go. Your heart pounds harder with each step. Concussive thumps echo above you. Each one seems to resound in your heaving chest. You pass the mines and reach the main hall. It's packed full of shouting, shoving, panicking dwarves. Even if you could reach the door at the other end without getting trampled or beaten to death first, something in the fever of the crowd tells you it's already locked. The tunnel behind you rings with screams. You had another dial for the door to the forge below, but it's locked in the workshop, the other side of the barricade. The sounds of battle grow closer. You reach the mines, ignoring the building pressure in your chest. You scurry deeper into the mines, losing track of your path. The tunnels seem to close around you. You stumble and fall. You try to pull yourself up, but your arm is dull with pain. Even though you've stopped, you can't quite catch your breath. For the first time, you notice a squeezing agony in your chest. Darkness gathers around you. You pull back from the memory, gulping for air. Alright, well, grab the key. You push the bones aside and grab the key. As you do, you hear screams of horror and fury. The dead of Durgan's battery converge on you, their unnatural teeth and claws bared.
Wayface Elmes Metu.
Oh, some from over there as well.
Following your lead. Your tail ends here!
I'm ready.
Tell me. Just like old times.
Oof.
Right here.
A decent chunk of damage. Hate these things exploding on death.
Your tail ends here!
I'm ready.
Yes.
Anything look killable? Maybe that wraith. Oh, she's stuck anyways. Oh, she can reach.
Try something else.
Nice. Didn't think she'd have the range there.
Hey.
Why do they love hurting Canna so much? He never did anything to them. He's such a pleasant fellow.
Right here.
For Coldborn!
I'm ready. Viaces vox converano.
Lead the way.
Well, it's circumstances like this that make me wish somebody had field triage, because I want to rest just for Canna's HP, but doing it just for Canna's HP feels like such a waste.
Following your lead.
Field triage pretty much always feels like a waste. Mostly because the health mechanic generally feels underbaked. Like I've said before, I really like the idea behind it, I just don't think it quite works, and I understand why they got rid of it for the sequel, but I kind of think it could have been massaged into something that works. So it's a shame as well.
Tell me.
No, better nothing than this. Even if better still would have been something A little bit
You're not getting through me.
more polished, that's gone through a little bit more testing, let's say.
Let's end this!
Oh?
Keeping an eye out.
Similarly, I want to say, I think they got rid of the ability to just, like, randomly enchant things, which I might be misremembering. I think they got rid of that, and I think it's a damn shame that they did. Well, they made it more, like, gimmicky and specific to each individual item, which made it feel a lot less like you were making fun choices or customizations. Not that this system is particularly robust for that. I think having more generic options for enchanting would have been nice, but they went in the opposite direction of that and made even more specific options. So it's not at all what I would have wanted.
Oh?
And like the spirography design of all of those circles on each other. Very pleasing.
Spot on!
Hey.
Let's end this!
I'm ready.
Lead the way. Yes.
Yeah, excellent. Oh, that's annoying. I get 10% chance to cast Returning Storm on a hit or critical hit, but my next upgrade is to rest in the lair of a sky dragon. Like, I know where that is. Sort of, I don't really remember. I vaguely remember where that is. It's near Twin Elms. But, that's a long run to go do, so it's certainly not happening anytime soon. Or maybe it is. Maybe I'll finish out this level of the dungeon and then head out there and rest and then end the session there. Excellent, it only hits foes. I was slightly worried for a second. If successful, stunned. Only a 10% chance, but not bad. I wonder if it's a 10% chance and like it gets a new unique roll for each of the bouncing hits. That would be pretty neat. It would increase the chance substantially. Girdle of Aeton Constitution. Just +3 con. It's not bad. I doubt anyone's... Well, maybe your belt's bad enough? Yeah, your belt is garbage. Well, +1 dex. I think that's your only dex bonus. And your dex is bad. Yeah. Probably prefer having that, unless you've got literally no con bonuses. You don't. Sure, then. I'll give you from 212 endurance to 240 endurance. Your belt's, yeah, weak as well. I'll grab you the DR one. Actually, probably better for you anyways. Let's see, what is your DR? 15, 15, 20. 20, 15, 22. What? Oh, it's +5. I thought it was +3. It only gives +2 to piercing because you have a ring, right? Yeah, good enough. Perhaps use those more efficiently, but again, I find it super annoying to try to figure out the gearing when nothing stacks.
Slowly now.
And you have this many gear slots. It's so much easier if things stack. Then you can just be like, well, I want might, so I'll just equip might. But now it's like, well, I want might, but do I already have something that equips might? Oh, but is it better to equip this +2 to might thing, but to take up this useful slot, or this +3 to might thing? Takes up a slightly less useful slot or whatever.
Hey.
Following your lead.
Good. That.
Your tail
Charge forward. I probably shouldn't be charging forward with him with his health as low as it is. But I've already done it, so... Okay, sirrah, sirrah.
more careful.
What is this pathfinding? Where is she trying to run to do this jump? Excellent. Manhei was able to take some of the heat off of Canna there. Much better.
Oh?
Not all of it.
Try something else.
Be more careful.
Hey.
Yeah, very much do not like how low Canna's getting.
Right here.
Following your lead.
Nice. I'm just gonna go back and wait a bit, I think.
Let us end this.
Oh, got that returning storm. So it does come on, or it can trigger on bounces. Then AoE. Oh, target. No, I guess it's just on target. That's good. If it was an AoE, it would be, better. If it was a faux AoE at least, because that would be great if they were really bunched up and you could hit like 4 of them at once. And then it would bounce and hit 2 of them and trigger 2 of them, and each of them would hit all of them.
Following your lead.
Have that kind of compounding effect. Just buff attacks and switch to your ranged weapon and stand near Chie.
For Takara!
Tell me. I'm here.
Right here.
Hey.
Oh?
Let us end this.
Your aim could use some improvement. Permet Kong Swolias.
I'll keep an eye out.
Erasmer's letter. Something was hastily scrawled across the page. It reads, Floru. We're trapped here, but I take heart in knowing you're safe below. When this ends, take whatever you can carry and leave for Fort Bonepicker at once. Take our nephew if you can. It's not safe here. Keep this with you. Your love, Erasmer. The other side looks like a poem, but it's obscured with dirt. Fine arbalest. The iron and copper deposits are spattered with blood. I need to rest so that Canna doesn't die. Oh. And Canna just leveled up. Hey, if you'd done that a second ago, I might not have rested. You might have gained enough health for me not to be worried. Okay, what is he doing with his last few points? I'll get +6, so I could get his athletics up to... He has enough points left over. I could probably get his survival, and I'll get 6, 7. No, I still wouldn't get it up there. That's a shame. Now, if we go there, he has 4, he gets 6, that's 10. He can't really do anything useful. So we'll do that, and then next level I can get his lore to 8. And that'll be pretty much it. Friendly aura that just increases healing received. That's really weak for a 5th level phrase. Like, yeah, it's double, but... Like, if it also itself did a little bit of healing. Like, obviously, he'll have Ancient Memory, and so it doubles the effectiveness of Ancient Memory. But at this point, Ancient Memory heals by such a minute amount as to be utterly irrelevant for the most part. So it seems. It's hard to tell when Ancient Memory triggers in battle because it doesn't create the heal number pop-ups. It shows in the combat log, but it buries it. The Chanter increases allies' accuracy and damage against all enemies of the Beast type. I mean, that's a substantial bonus, but, like, only beasts? I guess dragons count as beasts, right? So that's good in that way. I mean, I'll take that in case I do remember that the very bottom of the Endless Paths of Odd Nua is a dragon. And so I just noticed that this cuts off here. That's very weird. Why would you not make the viewport as big as, or as wide as the screen? It's like it's factored for 4x3 or something, but no. Anyways, I know that there's a dragon at the bottom of the Endless Paths of Odd Nua, and so maybe that'll be good there. Certainly, I did struggle to hit the dragon back in the day. Unfortunately, it makes me wish I had more potential songs. Like, I've not used Bubble or Fear. Yeah, let's get rid of Fear. I never use that. And make that... Yeah. You wonder if I use chanters just wrong, or at least very differently than most people. Do most people actually put multiple different phrases in a single chant? It feels wrong to do so to me. I can't change which song he's singing. Oh, it's...
Following your
You
lead.
already did that, right? No.
Let's see what lies this way.
Oh. An empty minecart sits on the mouth of this tunnel, waiting to be loaded up with ore. Despite the condition of some of the surrounding tunnels, this cart and the tracks beyond appear to be intact. There's a lever at the base of the tracks. Well, that's interesting. Apparently I can take a mine track to God knows where. Fantastic. Looks like we're... Oh, a little more paths here.
Spot on!
What are these things? Why do they not have selection circles?
Hey.
Don't like that.
Parathis!
Yes? Were they made on Ansawu Fortacoa?
Oh, well, now they do. They just, I guess they're invisible and they need to attack first.
I'm ready.
Tell me.
Some oozes. And some beetles.
Yes.
Spot on!
Uh-huh.
Ah! Let's try that again.
I'm ready.
Right here.
Yes.
Nice. Also nice is that those things at least petrify their allies. Another reason to like that effect.
Following your lead. Waythis, Elmes, Metu. Your tail. Let's end this. Let's end this. For Takoa.
Seriously, not in range there.
Your tail ends here.
Tell me. Oh?
Following your lead. Let's end this.
Right here.
You're mine!
Oh?
Nice.
I'm ready.
Oh, what am I doing? I should have been using this. These people
I
back in
will
the
be
fight. Oh. Header. And Mana. They're all just blocking each other really awkwardly here. That's super annoying.
Right here.
For Cold Dawn!
Lead the way.
Following your lead. For Takoa.
I'm ready.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
And more boots of speed. Certainly not bad. Rocks choked the tunnel mouth as if it caved in. Or was purposely something. I don't feel like walking back to click that again. Iron and copper deposits are spattered with blood. Just a fine rod and some missile barrage. Okay, so that's all of these wonky tunnels up here. I think I found one more disc, but I'm still searching for one more, so it'll probably be through the minecart tunnels. Possibly here. I assumed this would lead to the next level, but if there's minecart tunnels I can go through, maybe this just leads to one little disc. Oh, that does lead to another level. Alright, well. Time to take the long trek back to go rest in a dragon's cave, because, you know, I'm sure this isn't the last level, or at least I suspect it isn't the last level, and if there's more levels to be had, I want them to be slowly accumulating while I do the rest of Durgan's battery, if that's possible. I don't know if there's another kill 50 enemies, or deal 7,000 lightning damage or something. I want to get started working on that. It's going to be a long trek, though. And if this does end up being the last level, it'll be a bit of a wasted one. As this Chie has discovered something in the combat log that makes me afraid that that happened and I didn't notice it. So it's probably something I did loot, I've already forgotten. And of course, just to continue now, look around and see. Oh, is it this? Copse of trees, rock, little Y shape. Now that could be, maybe. I mean, these should be further away from it for it to be that. I don't know what it could possibly be over here, but I should take a look and see, just in case. I mean, I've walked past this, so if there is something here, you would think it would have been revealed to me. But who knows? Oh. Yeah, well, whatever it is, I already looted it. it probably was there, so I can stop thinking about that. I looted it without even being aware that I had done so. Phenomenal. So this was the Temple of Hylia. Oh, it's gonna take ages. I don't know. Yeah, I hate that I find myself wanting to divide these long trips just so that if a visitor shows up, they don't then leave disappointed before I get a chance to address it.
Gelade, well done.
Early
A
payday.
formidable fortress in the old style. We don't build them like this anymore, you know.
Still
Not
2
by
more
the sea.
days, wow.
Too vulnerable to cannons.
1 day 18, 1 day 6. Alright, I'll do that. Try to go roughly 1 day per travel. I think that should be enough that nobody could leave and be disappointed, though. All these load screens are slowly killing my soul. Let's see, he might have left before. Yeah, leaving at 22 hours. Oh my god. Unique battle axe, one-handed, rhyme cutter. Bonus attack speed. Bonus freeze damage. That is actually a pretty good axe if I had anyone using axes. And it's cheap, so obviously I'm going to get it. Alright, and then to the Temple of Hylia. I honestly hate that I was rewarded for my caution, because as I said, these load screens are killing my soul. I was like, you know what, on the way back, I'm just going to say screw it and go all the way. But now I feel like I can't do that. Alrighty, well, this was the location. Yeah, the lair of a sky dragon. This was the lair of a sky dragon. As much of one as there has been. There we go. Oh, that was, in fact, the last upgrade. And that made it superb. And grants Cackling Bolt. Twice per rest. Let's see. Oh no. It's a bouncing attack, so I would probably never use it outside of maybe in very open areas, because that is just... Even when you're not in expert mode and it shows you the like AoE and the like, those sort of bouncing attacks can be quite suicidal, so I don't think it shows you the bounces. It just shows you the initial one, and they bounce very chaotically. Yeah. Disappointed it's only superb. I had hoped it would be legendary. But oh well. And while I'm down here, that whole Arch of Copper Adra Stone thing. I vaguely recall there being an arch somewhere in this general vicinity, right? Because it was, Parsec was, like, seen in an arch. Oh, I don't want to do a bunch of load screens just to go searching for a wild goose chase to possibly make some progress on the S-Dock. But I also don't want her to be, you know, stuck wielding it unupgraded forever. I've respec'd her into S-Dock, so very likely even if, well, here's an Arch of Stone. These crystals could be Audra, I don't know. Cave, Anglican Ruins, Pilgrim's Camp, I mean anything. It could be... Doesn't really look like anything's quite an Arch of Audra Copper Stone. Something, awaken, atone. Oh, get my memory going again. Grey Sleeper. Seek the whirling agent, made of copra, Adra stone. Awaken first your essence, so that you... I should just keep going on Durgan's battery. It's quite possible whatever it is just in there. Awakened servant of copper, Adra stone screams like a golem of some sort. I really thought it was going to be when the Devil of Carrick joined my team. It would just be like, yeah, that's it. What just happened? Oh, dagnabbit. Thought that would be, okay, a world map, but it just led to the Temple of Hylia. That's weird. Again, 2 days I don't want to do, just just in case. We'll pop over to the Elm Shore, and while there, I'll take a glance at the map and see if there's an Arch of Copper, Aedra Stone. Clearly in a mental loop of telling myself I should stop bothering, but also thinking, you know, like yeah, I knew there was Aedra Arch somewhere around here. I should go. Did I ever figure out what this is? Or this? This thing had like an entrance, I remember thinking. Yeah, this looks like an entrance, but you can't actually go in.
Lead the way.
Yep, of course. Random loot. Oh. I also do need these songbirds, I guess, so there's that. Well, I say need. I've more or less written that quest off as something I was not going to do because it sounded annoying and probably not very rewarding. That makes me want to trowel the rest of this area. No, there's probably... I remember the quest log told you like the 3 areas you needed to search for them, and I'm guessing there's 1 per map. 1 here, there was probably 1 in that area I was just in. And then probably 1, I think, in one of the town maps. If my guess / recollection is correct. What is that? Oh, an antelope. This is where that dying monk was. Right. Back up to Caed Nua.
Gelade, well done. A formidable foe. We don't build them like this anymore, you know. Not by the sea. Too vulnerable to cannons.
Sessions just seem to be getting longer and longer. There's always one more thing I want to deal with. I've been doing them mostly between 1 hour and like 1:40 for the beginning of the playthrough, but now they all seem to crouch over 2 hours. Still don't want to end until I at least get back to Durgan's battery. I don't have to start next session just running around. Then also I get here and I was like, well, I should probably sell some vendor trash while I'm here. Well, I actually have less of it than I realized. Oh, there. Anyway, I've got a lot of these unenchanted arbalests. Because every one of the ghosts in Durgan's battery appears to be wielding a bunch of unenchanted weapons. It'd be much better if they just dropped 5 copper pieces each. You don't have to do that. And, of course, get me some new camping supplies. I continue to think is a thing that should just instantly automatically happen when you arrive in Caed Nua. The cost of them is trivial, but even by the time you first get to Caed Nua, or, yeah, so when you take control of it, just arriving there should refill them. In fact, and resting at any inn should refill them. Be built into the price.
Gelade, well done.
She is the worst one for talking here, because her bark is so long.
Too vulnerable to cannons.
Perception bonus refresh. What else is there? Just basically +3 to a stat, and a couple of them get a secondary, like athletics, right? Or we could just get +2 survival. I can't fathom that. Or +2 mechanics, at least, could potentially have been relevant at least once in this game. Alrighty, back to the battery. Day 6 hours. Funny, says animal companions do not have powerful attacks, but can be effective at pinning an enemy down for the ranger to finish off. But in reality, my animal companions do more damage than anybody on my team other than Canna. Since losing the Arbalest, they even do more damage on average hits than Chie, though she attacks more often.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
What am I doing here? Alright. So I think I'll go to the mine carts and I'll save and quit there, because I feel like the mine carts are slightly less likely to lead to finishing whatever this quest stuff here is. The foundry seems more likely for that. They might just lead to the same zone. But they might also just lead to a small sub-zone that gives me a third placard for these statues, and maybe a few other mini-quest type stuff. But for that, I will thank you for watching and or listening to session 43, and I hope you will join me again when I get to session 44 next time.